Over the past few weeks, we've seen a massive controversy sweep through the gaming industry surrounding Sweet Baby Inc., with game developers and games journalists doing everything they can to attack gamers repeatedly in order to defend the woke game consulting company Sweet Baby Inc., the ones whose sole purpose is to push agenda and identity politics and diversity and representation at the cost of actual storytelling. And when Sweet Baby Inc. employees try to deplatform gamers who simply were letting people know the games they were involved in, we saw the game developers and the games journalists unite to try to attack those very same gamers. It blew up in their face. And ironically, as Kotaku is right now in the middle of a meltdown, I don't know how much longer Kotaku is going to last after all this. When it comes to the games developers, they have something going on this week too. Ironically, just a few weeks after one of the biggest controversies we've seen over the last few years in gaming, it turns out that GDC, the Game Developers Conference, was just a few weeks after that. So while all of this has been going on, all the GamerGate talk, the Sweet Baby Inc. stuff, journalists melting down, the game developers are all having meetings together. And I guess it could be a good time for them to, deal with what's happening. I mean, there's a lot of different lectures for them to go to, a lot of different panels for them to go to, 55 panels that deal with identity politics or social justice or diversity or equity. When you look at the Game Developers Conference, let's just take a small sample of some of these things. LGBTQA2S+ and Global Queer Community Roundtable. Oh my gosh. The Black Designer's Dilemma. LGBTQ+ Executive in Entrepreneurship and Allies Roundtable. So you've been canceled. Now what? Oh, that's being given by the feminist frequency people as well, I'm pretty sure. ROI on TNS, toxicity, and the bottom line. Muslims in Games Roundtable. Closing the gender gap in game audio design. Voices of authenticity, best practice for casting representing queerness. These are all the things. They're not actually worried about turning around the gaming industry. They're worried about making it even worse than it is right now. And although these panels or lectures are very, very fucking embarrassing, it couldn't possibly be as embarrassing as what some of these developers decided to do to really let people know how they're feeling. Watch a bunch of game developers screaming in a public park to protest the state of the industry. It feels hard to be here and pretend like everything is fine. Yes, game developers, maybe like 50 or 100 of them, got out there in the middle of GDC. At noon, they went outside to let loose a scream to let everybody know what they're so frustrated about. This is about as cringe as it gets. So these people, these weirdos, these freaks, a lot of them probably pronouns in their bios, some kind of flag next to their name on Twitter. You know the types, right? This is what they're doing. Learning the laws, I want to tweet this out. Western game developers screaming at GDC 2024 against Gamergate, patriarchy, and the industry. That's what we're talking about. They're upset that so many layoffs are going on, and they're very upset about the Sweet Baby Inc. Gamergate 2 controversy. What a fucking joke. The game industry is falling apart around us. We're all flocking to San Francisco to pretend like it's fine. Let's take a minute where we all stop pretending and express just how it feels to be a game developer in 2024. The public scream, organized by former Epic Games producer Carol Shaw and Fortnite Festival designer Scott John Siegel, took place at noon. And it's exactly what it sounds like. A raw expression of outrage over an industry that has laid off thousands of developers in the past year, throwing countless lives into turmoil. Speaking to PC Gamer, Siegel said he was prompted to organize the event by the frustration he's felt over widespread layoffs and the recent Gamergate 2.0 controversy over Sweet Baby Inc. And this is what they're doing. If you're worried about the state of the games industry, maybe so many of the fucking talks shouldn't be about pointless, dumb bullshit like this. Maybe you could go there and get some actual knowledge or actual tutelage. Maybe you could go there and do something productive instead of sitting through 55 different woke fucking panels and going outside to scream because of how upset you collectively are. This is about as pathetic as it gets, but again, this is the games industry. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.